Hello once again, my friends and my fellow modelers. I welcome you to another little modeling video. Now this is the type of video that you may have heard before, the phrase, save for a rainy day. This is exactly one of those little model kits. It's been raining here all day, and what I'd like to show you guys is a little project that you can do on a rainy day. Can't really go outside. Maybe there's really nothing on TV. It's a weekend and it's not football season, or maybe it's a Saturday and you want to kill a little bit of time, but you want to have some fun. So I'm going to show you a tiny little kit that you can do for a rainy day, and this is by Revell. And this is kit number 00112, and this is the RMS TITANIC. You can see this is going to be really easy to put together. It's got 30 parts. And let me show you guys the back. You can see the information on the Titanic. The RMS TITANIC is probably the most famous ship in the world. Everybody knows her tragic story of the collision with the iceberg on her maiden voyage and the sinking into the icy waters of the North Atlantic on the night of April 15th, 1912. And you can see some of the parts. This is kind of like the foam parts with a cardboard top and a bottom, kind of like we had done the Titanic. We had done the Flying Dutchman. But this one is going to be a smaller Titanic, and this one's actually going to be Revell. Let's see if there's actually a date on here. 2019 release. So my friends, what do you say we go over to the desk and we build the Titanic? We'll have a little bit of fun on this rainy day. All right, so you can see Titanic. Can't tell if that's dust or if that's just a glare. 3D puzzle from Revell. And again, I showed you the box, so why don't we open it up? Take a little peek at what's inside. We got a little bit of that round tape that's sealing it shut. And that's everything in the box. Here are the instructions. Looks really, really straightforward. Please put small leftover pieces into the garbage after finishing the assembly. Be careful not to let your children eat or put any part of the product or the package into their noses or ears. Revell. Revell.de. You can see the finished model. Alright, let's get started. Again, this is really straightforward. We've got this part, and I think there's only 2 sheets. Yep, so this is a big difference from the Titanic model that we had made. And you can see we got the hull. And looks like we got the stand right there, or the bulkheads. And this one looks like we have the smokestacks. It could be the forecastle, poop deck, the boat deck, and this probably is the stand right over here. So we've got this one. Like I said, there's only 2 sheets. So we've got this sheet, and we've got this one. You can see. All right. That being said, why don't we go ahead, and it looks like we're going to use the sheet, the sheet with the hull first. So here's part number 12. And that's going to go together with number 2. So you got, let's see, 22 goes first, 12 goes to the rear, and we've got the bulkheads. We got 15, 4, and 19. We got number 4. What I like about these is they've got the numbers on them. Let's see. 4, 19, we got 15. That's going to go in the front. Here's 15. And we need 21, 19, and 16. So we got 21. We already did 19. Let's see, where is 16? 16 is over here. Let's see, I think we're going to need 18 as well. Yep, we're going to need 18. So we've got part 22 right here, and we're going to take part 15, and that's this part, and it's going to go just like this. And then we're going to take part number 4, and that bulkhead is going to go right here, like that. And what's next? Part number 19. Let's see, 19. Here's number 19. And that's going to go just like this. Let's put it the right way. There. Okay. Now for the center, actually we're going to take part 5, and that will be this part right here. And what's the one in the back? We're going to take part 6. So that'll be this one. So let's get these. What we're going to do is we got to take out and punch out the little tabs. Seems we did 1,000,000 of these for the Titanic and for the Flying Dutchman. And this one isn't too bad. All right. So you can see it's going to go right on top, like so. This is going to go into the tab right there. Right, just like that. All right, now we're going to take part 2, excuse me, and that's going to go right in here. And next comes part 6, but let's do the back end first. You can see we need part 12, and this is part 12. So all the way at the end, we've got part 16. I saw it somewhere. I think this is it. Yep, this is part 16. And it's going to go right in here like that. And then next comes 18. And 18 is going to go here. And what's that? 21 that's next. 21. Just like that. I want them all facing the same way, so let's turn it around. Like so. And we got part 20, the bulkhead for part 20. And we're not going to use that right now. That's going to go into the middle when we get to it. So we've got this section. And for the aft end, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to punch out all the little holes. Like that. And you can see where it's going to go through, right over here. goes through into that way, and these two come up through the deck, just like that. Nice. Okay, now we're going to take part 20, and that's going to go right into the middle bulkhead and midship. Goes like that, and we're going to take this section, and you can see how they're going to come together right at the middle. It's like that. So just like that, we have the bulkheads built. Okay, so that's the first part. Now we're going to take that part and we're going to put it into the skin or the hull. And you can see that's what this is. So why don't we carefully get this out? And there's a lot of tabs that we need to punch out of this. That. All right, let's get all the tabs out. Let's see one back here. I found out the hard way that it is important to fold it all. It just makes everything so much easier when you go together. All right, so we get all these little tabs that we got to put to the side. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start to fold. And let's see, we got a little bit like that. Then we have this section. And then we got the next one. Like that. And let's do the same thing from the other side. Just like that. And we need to fold. So you guys can see how it's starting to look, come together with the folds. And we got the two folds at the aft end. Or actually, this is the bow, excuse me. Let's see how that's going to go. All right, I think now we can go ahead and we can start putting it in. Why don't we start with the bottom? You can see these little tabs are going to go right through the bottom of the ship, right there. See? And then the other one down at this end. So we got those in, so we'll start the sides. It looks like we got the back. There we are. So far, that's pretty good. Now you can glue this if you want. I'm not going to glue mine. I'm just going to kind of keep it together like that. So we did that, and we're already up to the part where we put the smokestacks on part 7. So we need 8, 11, 7, 10, and 9. Well, obviously all the smokestacks, so let's put the smokestacks all over here. Put those aside. And let's see, we're going to need 8, which is the forecastle. We need 11. Looks like it's going to be for the bridge. We need part 7, which is this. Let's see, is that 9 and 10? Here's 10. Here's 9. 4 of those. All right, so that's everything for this sheet. And let's take all the tabs out. So you can tell this is facing forward. We've got the grand staircase, and you can see the boats facing forward. All right, so let's take part 11. Here's part 11, and you can see the little bend. What we got to do is bend it forward, and we bend this part forward, and it's going to go in like so, and then this is going to go onto the deck. So let's do the back one, and that would be part number 10. Same thing, give it a bend, and we're going to bend the back, and just like that, and go that way. Actually, I think I messed that up. I think it's going to go this way. Yep, just like that. So we've got a little tab. This is going to be bent down like that, and it's going to go into the little slots at the front of the ship, and you can see where the well deck is going to form, the forward well deck. And let's do the same thing for the stern. Let's see, we've got the little part that folds in. And let's see, it's going to go in that little slot, and then make sure that this stays together, just like that. And you can see the rear deck well, or well deck. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the main deck, and you've got 2 tabs in the front, and that's going to go into the back, just like that. You can see where the tabs are going to come out from the sides. She's starting to take shape right now. Yeah, look at that. This is really a simple model to put together. You can put with your son. Be a good little project for you guys to do. Or you can get one for yourself, and you can get one for him. You can both do it at the same time. You can see we got the Titanic hull. And what we got to do now is we got to make the smokestacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold all the pieces that, and let's see, we need to punch out the little tabs like that, and that's when we're going to take these, excuse my fingers, but you can see how one end is going to go like this, and it's going to wrap around, and the other end is actually going to go around into the other side. So hopefully I can get that through like that. And you want them leaning back. There. Alright, now we got all of the smokestacks finished. And don't confuse the stern with the bow. And you can see how they're going to go like this. You can see they're going to angle back, but there's only one way to really put the slots in so you don't get confused. Look at that. See the Titanic go by. So, let's see, what's next? Looks like we got to do, well, the only pieces that are really left are for the base. Let's take these out. Is that everything for this sheet? Yep. Alright, so we've got that side. And we're going to put the numbers on towards the inside so they don't show. Once that's done, again, we can make the numbers face on the inside. And it's going to go like this. You see it's going to sit flat, and the ship's hull is going to go right into the top. Just like that. Let's see, are there any notches to remove? Nope. Let's see if we can flatten out the bottom of the ship just a bit. Yeah, this is a fun little project to do with the kids. And this isn't meant to be like a really hard kit. Like I said, you could do it with your son or your daughter and have a little bit of fun with them. Teach them about the Titanic. Now you can glue yours and you can tape it. I didn't do that just because I wanted to show you guys how easy it went together. But if you want yours a little more permanent, you can certainly glue them into place. If you want, you could put a little bit of rigging, maybe down from the bow section up to the top of the smokestack, whatever you like. So this is one of those little rainy day kind of fun little models. And I hope you had a little bit of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this little build. And again, this is Revell. This is a 3D puzzle of the Titanic. Let me get this out so you can see the box a little bit better. And this is kit number 00112 if you want to make one with your children, or if you want to try making one on your own. So my friends, thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope you had fun. And until my next video, I'll talk to you soon.